In the previous two videos, we talked about the golden tips for predictive projects and the golden tips for agile projects. Those tips helped us understand how to think depending on the project environment. But today's video is a little different and very important. In this video, we'll look at the golden tips that apply to any PMP exam question, regardless of whether the project is agile, predictive, or hybrid. These are the core decision-making principles that help you eliminate wrong options and choose the best answer every time. And make sure to stay until the end. I'll share how to access the full golden tips list for free so you can review and use it during your preparation. Now, let's get started. Before we start, I am Sabri C, founder of casePM Academy and Lando Management Academy, and the instructor of the best-selling PMP exam prep course on Udemy. Thousands of students around the world have successfully passed their PMP exams with this course, and you can do it too. Okay, here is the golden tip. Don't escalate immediately. When a problem appears, the project manager should not immediately run to senior management or the sponsor. Our first responsibility is to try to solve the issue with our team. We talk, we listen, and we try to understand what is really happening. If the team can solve the problem, we do not need to involve higher levels. We only escalate the problem when we have tried our best and still cannot solve it, or when the problem is big enough to harm the project. So in a question, if you see something like ask the sponsor what to do or immediately escalate the issue to senior management, then most probably that is not the best answer. Slow down and analyze first. In some questions, the situation may look urgent and it may feel like we must act quickly. But in most cases, the best thing to do first is to slow down. When a problem appears, we take one step back, try to understand what is really happening, talk to the team, and look deeper into the situation. This helps us avoid mistakes and prevents us from making decisions based on incomplete information. So, when answering a question like, blah blah blah, there is a problem, what should the project manager do first? And you see an answer suggesting taking immediate action without analysis, then most probably that is not the best answer. The opposite is also true. I mean, if you have an option like gather more information and analyze the situation with the team first, then this is most likely the best answer. Use direct, respectful communication. When there is a problem with someone's work, we do not talk behind their back, complain to others, or send indirect messages. If you have an answer indicating something like this, then it is not the best answer and you can eliminate it confidently. The best approach is to speak to the person directly in a calm and respectful way. Options saying something like discuss the issue directly with the team member to understand the situation can be the best answer. This approach builds trust within the team and helps the project manager solve problems faster. Indirect or hidden communication usually makes the problem bigger. When a customer asks for a new feature or change, we do not say no immediately. Even if the request is outside the original scope, we first discuss it with the team. We check how it will affect time, cost, and work. Then we return to the customer with a clear explanation. For instance, imagine the customer asks to add one more dashboard to the system while the team is already in the testing phase. We do not answer, no, the scope is closed. Instead, we say, we will review the effort and impact with the team and let you know. Any option indicating an approach like this is most likely the best answer. Note that this does not mean we always accept the change. It means we always assess the impact of the change and respond with understanding and professional communication. This keeps the relationship strong and respectful. If there is a delay, try to solve it before accepting scheduled slippage. Okay, during a project, delays may happen. Many people think that if something is delayed, the project must be delayed too. But that is not the correct approach. When we face a delay, we first look for solutions to reduce or remove the delay. Maybe some tasks can happen at the same time. Maybe we can bring an extra resource for a short time. Maybe we can use another supplier who can deliver faster. We try to protect the schedule before accepting any delay. So we never immediately say, okay, the project will be late. We try to solve it first. Take responsibility, don't blame. Mistakes will happen in every project, but a good project manager does not blame others or make excuses. A good project manager is honest, accepts the situation, and focuses on fixing it. Blaming others damages relationships and weakens leadership. For instance, if we have an option like point out the team member's mistake and report it to senior management, then this cannot be the best answer. On the other hand, if we have an option like acknowledge the issue, speak directly with the team member, and work together to solve the problem, then this can be the correct answer. By the way, I usually don't like asking for likes, but unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm works this way. If you are finding this helpful, giving the video a quick like really supports the channel and encourages me to create more videos like this. Thank you so much. Another very important point is that the goal is not just to finish the work. The real goal is to deliver value. Always choose the option that delivers the most value. So, if you have a question about what to do when a project is facing challenges, delays, or changes, and one option suggests just complete the project as planned no matter what, while another option focuses on adjusting the work to deliver the highest value to the customer, then the correct answer is most likely the one that focuses on value. So, when choosing an action, we always ask, which option delivers the most value? Please don't forget this. Okay, next golden tip. Fix problems at the root. When problems repeat or when the same issue happens again and again, fixing only the visible part does not help. We need to understand the real reason behind the problem. This is called root cause analysis. It helps us solve the problem in a deeper and more permanent way. So, if you see an answer suggesting to just fix the surface issue quickly, then that is most likely not the best answer. The best answer will be the one that says to analyze the root cause and address the problem at its source. Involve the team in decision making. The project manager does not need to be the expert in every topic. The team members are the experts. They understand the technical work and the details. Because of this, decisions are better when they are discussed together with the team. When the team is involved in the decision making process, the solutions are stronger and everyone feels more responsible and committed. So instead of deciding alone, we communicate, listen, and choose solutions together. For example, if the project faces a technical issue, the project manager should not try to decide the solution alone. We bring the developers and the technical lead together, talk through possible approaches, and choose the one the team believes is best. An option indicating an approach like this is most likely the best answer. Next, in exam questions, our answers may change depending on whether the project is agile or predictive. Usually, the question does not directly say this is an agile project or this is a predictive project. Instead, we understand the environment by noticing the keywords in the question. So, if we see words like sprint, product backlog, daily stand up, user stories, iteration, Kanban board, retrospective, continuous feedback, deliver value early, self-organizing team, or any other term that focuses on flexibility and frequent collaboration, then the project is agile. But if we see words like change control board, scope baseline, formal approval, detailed upfront planning, or strict change process, then the project is predictive. When we identify the project type correctly, we can choose the correct action much more easily. Sometimes we face a situation where the team does not know how to solve a technical problem. In this case, the project manager does not try to pretend to know everything. Instead, we ask a subject matter expert for help, or we review lessons learned from previous projects. If the same problem happened before, we can learn from that experience. This saves time and helps us avoid repeating the same mistakes. So, if you have a question like the team is unsure how to proceed with a technical issue, what should the project manager do first? Then the best answer will be the one that suggests consulting a subject matter expert or reviewing lessons learned from previous projects. Here comes our last golden tip. Protect key team members' time. Some team members are very experienced and work on the most important parts of the project. Because of that, their focus is extremely valuable. Giving extra tasks to these key people can slow the entire project. For example, if your most experienced developer is working on a critical feature, asking them to train a new team member at the same time will distract them and delay the work. In this situation, it is better to give the training task to someone else or to postpone it until a better time. So we protect the productivity of the people who are working on important tasks. Great job following along in this video. Now you learned the golden tips that apply to any PMP exam question, no matter if the project is predictive, agile or hybrid. These tips will help you think like a real project manager and choose the best answer even when the question looks confusing. If you'd like to download the complete golden tips list in PDF format for free, just write all tips in the comments and I'll share the link with you. In the upcoming videos, we will start solving real PMP style questions together. This will show you exactly how to use these golden tips step by step in real exam situations, so make sure don't miss those lessons. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.